Alright, this is Dr. Philip Alsop with the final installment on a video series for creating and importing a Testbank into your MyMaranatha course. So we've talked about how to create the Testbank, how to get it into exam view, how to export that as a Blackboard zip file, and so we are ready now to import that into the course so I can use it as a quiz or a test. Alright, earlier I created a cartridge. I showed you how to do that, so I'm going to go to my quiz cartridges page, and on this page I need to make sure that I have an import section where I can put that zip file in. And so on this system, for every test bank or cartridge you want to import, you have to have a course content import section for that. So you'll see on this page I already have, I think, 6 of these in here, but I'm ready to do chapter number 7. And so I'm going to go ahead and go up here to the settings, go over here to options, and on this quiz cartridges page then I'm going to create or add rather a new feature to this page. And so I'm going to add a course content import section, and when I do that you'll see it pop up right here. I'm going to go ahead and I need to label that number 7 so I don't lose track of what I've done here. So I'm going to use that name. And now that I have that available, I'm going to go back to the quiz cartridges page. And now down here at the very bottom, there will be a section for me to make an upload into this page. Alright, so now that I'm ready to do that, I'm going to go browse for that zip file that I created using exam view a few minutes ago that I exported as a Blackboard 7.1 zip file. And so I'm going to go back and I'm going to go find that wherever it was that I stored it, and for me it was in here, and there it is right there, that zip file terms 7 for me, and that's what I want. So I'm going to select that. You'll see it pop up right here, and you have the option here of saving this cartridge to your file cabinet. That's optional. I don't necessarily do that because I'm not so concerned about the zip files as I am about the test. I'll save the test to my file cabinet when I get there in just a minute. So I'm ready to go ahead and upload that, and it does it pretty quickly. And make sure you're on the right one here, because this will be sometimes a place to get lost, but I'm going to make sure here that I have chapter 7. It does it pretty fast. I'm going to click on manage content, and once I have manage content open, I'm going to click that I want to manage the terms 7 thing that I just imported. Down here at the bottom, I'm going to integrate content into. What page do I want to put that on? Well, I want to put that into my coursework. So that's going to be coursework there. And then I'm going to select what portlet I want that on in my coursework. I'm actually going to do coursework again. So these are pretty simple here. They both need to be coursework. And then I'm going to process that. And then when I process, this is going to be a place where if you're not in Mozilla Firefox, you're going to have a little bit of an issue here, because Chrome does not generate these options. So if you're in Chrome, pause the video, jump over to Mozilla Firefox, and continue this process. I'm already in Firefox, so I'm good to go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it that this is a test. You can make this anything you want it to be, but this is a test, and I want it in unit number 7. And then I'm going to click OK. So now it's exporting that test bank into unit number 7, which for me is chapter 7. I always click yes on this, and then there's really nothing else here that has to be done. So the assignment now, that test bank, should be in unit number 7. So let's go find out if it is. So I'm going to go over here to coursework. I'm going to go down here to week number 7. And lo and behold, there's my terms chapter 7 online test. This is going to need some editing before it's ready for my students to take it. And so you'll need to go through the settings on it. I'll go ahead and open it up, show you a couple of things that I do. You'll need to go to the test builder. You'll notice that none of these have point values, so you need to go through and set your point values, whatever the other options you want. But all of my questions from that test bank are now in here. So there's the question. Doesn't have point value yet. I could set that up real quick if I want to. It's showing it as a short answer, which is fine, same as completion. There is the answer. And I can fix anything here I want or change any of the settings, and then I can go to the next one, do the same thing. So the point here is there is some work to do after it's in there, but it sure saves typing all these by hand. I'm going to return to the test builder and show you one last thing and we'll be done. You want to make sure that your test, quiz, whatever, once you get it formatted, is saved. So I'm going to go back to the assignment overview. Make sure that you save to your file cabinet. That will allow you to pull this quiz or test up and pull it into another course or pull it into a final exam or a unit test as part of the question pool. I'll go through the question pool options in another video, but you want to make sure that you save to your filing cabinet. So I'll let it link, that's not a problem, but at least it's saved somewhere other than just right here. Alright, so that's the basics of getting that into your course and how to get a test bank created, generated, imported, converted, all of those fun things, and then put into your course. So I hope that's a help, and that's something that can save you some time and energy. It's a bit of a lengthy process, but once you get the hang of it, you can do it pretty quickly, and it's a very useful tool.